Beauty ridiculous, and I'm so good, I'm shivering.
Hey guys, it's me, Mani. Welcome back to my channel. For this vlog, we are heading to Aruba, one happy island. I just quickly want to disclose that I'm not a professional, I'm not a travel agent, I'm not a food critic. I'm simply just somebody who likes to travel and document my experiences and share my opinions on YouTube. I encourage all my viewers to comment, but please don't be nasty. And with that being said, let's get into the fun part. For this trip, my family stayed in a villa hosted by Key Caribe in Aruba. That was like a giant house on the hill. It was very, very beautiful. It had 8 bedrooms, 14 beds, and 11 baths. The hostess met us at the house the day we arrived and gave us a quick tour. She showed us everything that was stocked in the kitchen, where to find beach towels and things like that. The house also had a couple of pool floaties that we could use while we were there, and we really didn't have to ask for anything. They were very easy to communicate with, and everything that we needed was already at the house. The house was so big that each adult that traveled with us had their own room. We also were able to have a room with 4 beds that all the kids slept in, and they all had their own bed. Each room had its own bathroom, and there were also a couple bathrooms in the living room area. There was a bathroom outside. There was a shower outside to rinse off from the pool, and there was also a garage. After we got settled in, we made reservations to eat at Giannis. We ended up having to make the reservation for 10 p.m., but it didn't matter. The entire street that the restaurant was on was so lively. The restaurant was also full. The food was amazing. It was a 10 out of 10. I saw so many TikTok recommendations to come and eat here. It did not disappoint. So how was your food, guys?
The food was great. Yeah, it was good. Don't split the
Where do we eat? Y'all know what it's called?
pasta. Fettuccine Alfredo.
It's called Giannis. We went to
Take my
Giannis.
pictures. I need posters though.
Okay.
I don't really take pictures. Let's go sit in the chair before they catch up. It's far.
The next morning when we woke up, the kids are all athletes, so they had a little training session with my cousin for an hour. The rest of us sat on the balcony and ate breakfast, enjoying the view. And when I say the view, I do not mean these kids. I mean the entire city behind them. Shortly after that, we went to the beach. We found a kiosk immediately where we inquired about different excursions that we could do, and 5 of us decided that we would go tubing. At the same kiosk, we were also able to pay to rent some beach chairs for the rest of the people who decided to stay back at the beach.
Can you take my pictures?
Yeah. Every video clip is going to have you saying, "Can you take my pictures?" I don't know. A little while after we paid for the excursions, a little boat came to transfer us from that point of the beach to another point of the beach where we could sign waivers and get life jackets for the actual tubing part.
I'll touch it.
It probably has poisonous venom. Don't touch it, don't scare it.
We thought it would be nice for one of the nights to sit around the dining room table and have a chef cater. So the chef we chose was Chef Machiavelli. The concierge gave us a list of like 5 different chefs with different menus that we can pick from. And this is the chef that we went with. He is very known around Aruba. You can check out his Instagram. He's catered for like a lot of celebrities. His food was so amazing. And I'm glad that we chose Chef Machiavelli to pick for our family dinner.
You approve of it?
Thank you.
Okay guys, this is the main food for the night. We have a seafood trio, we have shrimp, salmon, red snapper, side dishes, asparagus, white rice. The sauce is coconut sour sauce.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. When I was doing my TikTok research on where to eat in Aruba, I saw so many different Dutch-styled pancake houses that it was easy to get confused on which one to pick. But I'm here to tell y'all, the Dutch Pancake House was the best place to go. Everything was so good. The pancakes were amazing, the sides were amazing, the drinks were amazing, the coffee, everything was a 10, not even a 10, it was a 15 out of 10. Highly recommend you try the Dutch Pancake House. After we ate breakfast, we just walked around a little bit downtown where the Pancake House was located, but we didn't walk for long because we got rained out very quickly. Later that night, the ladies of the trip went out to a bar crawl. It was actually really, really nice. The bus was beautiful. It was painted all around different colors. It had little like cute messages like inside and outside of the bus. They took us to three different bars. One was the oldest one in Aruba, and then the other two were really nice as well. At each of the locations, we got one free shot, and the drinks were supposed to be discounted. I don't know how true that was. I don't think any of us really checked, but it was supposed to be discounted drinks. And at the second bar, they also had like wings and fries and stuff if you wanted to order that as well. The next day, we had a little catamaran boat trip that included 2 snorkeling stops. The one place, if you snorkeled, I guess on a clear day, you'll be able to see like a ship ruin under the water. It was not clear for that part of the trip. It actually rained on us. We went in the water anyway, but the waves were kind of crazy, so none of us stayed in the water too long to venture out and figure out what was going on. At the other stop, it was just a regular area with like coral reef and beautiful fish, and we did get to look there. The sun was out more when we were at the second stop, but altogether the boat trip was really, really nice. We got sandwiches on the boat, and they had a slide and a zip line. On this day, we went to Salt and Pepper, which was a tapas bar for a late lunch because we missed breakfast. And then we had a pool day, and it was actually Easter Sunday, so we had a barbecue at the house with just us, where we just lounged, enjoyed quality time with each other, and home-cooked food.
Yeah. That's nice. You learn something. Of course. Hey, you didn't learn how to drive.
You learn 4 languages at all the schools.
Oh, wow.
All these languages here is English, Dutch, if you thought it'd be the language, and also Spanish. This was my primary school right here.
Oh, wow.
So they are. I went to school as
How far you go?
That mountain is called Boyback. That's the Haystack Mountain. So that mountain, mostly everywhere you go on the island, you're more likely to see it. But it's not the biggest one here that we have here in Aruba.
Oh wow!
And also that mountain, there's a staircase. You can climb it, get all the way to the top. And once you're at the top, you get a nice 360 view of the whole island.
Oh, wow.
But locals go there for workout. So they climb it one time, take some beautiful pictures. When they come back down, they do workout for the rest of the month.
How many times should this almost happen?
How you get it? You got it up? Yeah. She will be okay. We didn't know that. That's why you the boss, huh? Yeah. I'm a nurse. I'm a what you say, mechanic, guy, lifeguard, CPR. But I don't do CPR on guys though. I'm sorry. Okay. Are you okay, sweetie? Get out of here. There's a goat up here.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, look at you, girl.
You gotta zoom in.
How y'all know this song?
YouTube short. Singer from my hair.
YouTube, yeah.
That's all I know.
That's all you need. That's enough, right there.
Our horse.
That water was disgusting. But I wasn't worried about falling off.
Welcome to the north side of the island. This is the north side. Today we're going to do the first part of the trip. The northwest. And then in the afternoon we're going to do the northeast and the south side of the island. So we're going to be doing the whole island today, guys, okay? This is the north side of the island. If you guys take a look on this side of the island, the water is way much rougher than the other side. Why is the reason? Aruba is only 100 miles away from the equator. So that's the reason that the water on this side is much rougher than the other side. Also, Aruba is outside of the hurricane now. So we don't get hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis on the island. But the last hurricane we passed very close by was Hurricane Lenny, Ivan Philip, and also Hurricane Matthew. In 2004, we was hit very bad by Hurricane Ivan. We was out more than 3-4 days of rain. After all of that happened, we formed the largest natural bridge, guys. And they saw some cracks on top of it. So they say no, it will last at least for 10 more years. But no, guys, exactly 1 year after the 2nd of September 2005, between 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, an earthquake took place on the north side of the island. The bridge was up more than 4,000 years old, and also 2,000 cracks on the bridge. Basically, that's the reason that the bridge collapsed. The bridge was 100 feet long, 22 feet above the water, so people used to swim underneath the bridge. There are several of these bridges on the island. This one we still call it the Mama Bridge. Mama Bridge did collapse and leave the son of a bridge right next to it, guys. 1950. It was renovated in 1952 by a school teacher who did find this chapel abandoned in 1950. But when she went inside of the chapel, she noticed there was fresh flowers and candle on. So she went for 2 years around the island of Aruba, making fundraising, getting donations, so she can rebuild the chapel back in 1952 and blessed by the first person who built the chapel. Right now we use this chapel for service, especially on Tuesdays and also on Sunday.
Oh, the house! I'm not ready! You know why? 'Cause the top of
You guys know who's Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yes.
So he came in on the island like a year ago. And he bought a property here. Now he's building his house.
Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather.
Jeez Louise. Sorry. You're fine. Not you.
That was nice. That's nice.
This is his house right here. This one.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, that's the one I said I like. The one that's on top of the mountain.
Oh yeah, remember we saw it?
Oh,
Yeah. You want to ask if you could touch it?
No. Yes.
The bird. Shout out to Alex the Cocoa Man, who had like a drink truck, I guess you can call it, outside of this lighthouse. Me and my mom had a coffee that he put into a coconut. My cousin got an actual coconut that he just drank out of, and I think some of my other cousins got like some ice cream. So thanks, Alex.
I have one question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Because right now we're gonna be driving on the bumpiest road on this tour, right?
Okay, you ready
So,
for this?
like I said earlier, this point on, J is gonna be driving. So if you want, you can hold on to the wheels on top. But remember, everybody's the seatbelt on. Yes.
we're all buckled up.
Pyro's like real bumpy, okay?
This ATV UTV tour was by far the best excursion we had the entire trip. There was so much history. They told us so many natural monuments and parts of the island that we were able to see through the guides. They were amazing. And then besides all the beautiful parts of the island that we were able to see, we also went to a natural pool that had its own little natural like hot tub attached to it. We climbed up on rocks, jumped off. We saw these little like black crabs all over the rocks in the area, and it was just so amazing to experience. I think learning about different countries and their culture is like the best way to do a vacation. Yeah, like hanging out by the pool is fun, but learning about different parts of the world is the best part.
The big ones?
Yeah, I said that. What did you feel like,
Giannis, can't get scared.
No.
It's a fish
Stick your feet up. The big ones are wild.
These are the big ones. It tickles. You feel it? Does that feel weird?
It must be like something going on. Oh, it must like my feet. Look at them.
You probably got a lot for them to eat.
Come on, I can't put the foot in.
You guys come over here, you start looking here and you see over the cave. This is where you start seeing the drawings. Then you find them, you see them all in here and see them.
It's a little dorky.
Right there, you can stand over there. Right, if you guys want, you can come over onto this side also. You'll have the same view of the drawings. You have them over here in the ceiling. You see them over here. All right, I'm going to give you guys a very short introduction to the history of the Indians that lived on the island of Aruba. We don't do this anymore in the world. Nowadays, everybody writes like a doctor making a prescription. Secondly, you can go to the National Archives. You look these names up. You'll find these people registered living on the island of Aruba during that period of time. And my last proof is, this is my last name, right? This here is my great-great-grandfather.
Wow.
1845. He was also a cave analyzer. But also here, you see this name, Catamaran. His name is related to the. You guys went already over to where the fishes are.
Yes.
Right. That name is related to the history of that place over there. So you guys come over here.
On our last day, we did a little shopping downtown. They had these very, very nice, like flea market kind of huts, not huts, but areas where they sold different things. That's actually where we shopped, not at the big name brand stores. And we got some nice trinkets and souvenirs to take back with us. Later in the day, we ate at O'Neill's Caribbean Kitchen, and boy, that might have been my favorite meal the entire trip. All of Aruba had amazing food. This is probably the best I've eaten on vacation, and O'Neill's was up there, like top tier Caribbean food in Aruba. Definitely you should try it out.
Birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
What are the odds that our last taxi ride would have these disco balls inside of the car and my little cousin was eating it up? But overall, our trip to Aruba was amazing. Aruba had amazing food. The people were so nice. The island was beautiful. The history and the culture was so rich. I encourage everybody to take a trip there. Feel free to leave any comments with questions that you have about places we ate, excursions we went on, anything of that sort. I'll leave as much as I can in the description box. And until the next time, like and subscribe. Bye.